Hey YouTube, Ajax075 here with an update on the 67 Charger build. As most of you are aware, the 67 Charger was part of the 48-hour build-off that I failed miserably, so since I had some extra time to go back and make things right, went in, took my time, and started putting everything together in a slower, more orderly fashion. So, as you can see here, the engine is just about complete. I've got all of the bits and pieces on board. The last thing I've got to do is actually make room and drill out for this distributor here that I'll be installing, because I've misplaced the distributor in the actual kit. I was just going to go box stock with things, but I was looking at the engine and I was already bummed at the fact that I built it when I didn't have Hemi orange, so I went with a metallic gray for the block, and I wasn't really happy about having to do that, but did it nonetheless. And I figured, you know, even though I had a misstep with the color, to go and leave the distributor off of the engine in the finished build would be a bridge too far. So out comes the pin vise, out comes the distributor, and the engine gets detailed. So there's that. Over here, we've got the underbody. You guys have seen that before. I've since gone in and painted the gas tank. I've got the exhaust pipes all painted up. The wheels and tires are there as well. They're glued together, and the rally wheels are blacked out as they're supposed to be. Last bit on that, of course, is to go in and sand off the flash on those tires before I mount them up on the suspension that I got down here. The front suspension's gluing, as is the rear here. They're both glued up and just waiting to be installed. The interior here. Gone in, did some detail work on the interior. Again, because it was a 48-hour build, I didn't go in and, as you see, there's like, you know, flash lines and the like. Not the greatest, but the paint's come out nice enough. And, you know, between the Sharpie and a couple of my finer brushes, was able to go in and detail up the interior pretty nice. If this looks remotely familiar to you, it's no surprise, as I inadvertently aped the color scheme that Darren Cooper did for his 67 Charger. And that was completely unintentional. It was a 48-hour build. I was scrambling to get all the bits and pieces in order, along with a color. I was trying to decide on a final color, and I was looking at the various selections that I had at my hobby shop, and I saw bronze and thought, oh hey, you know, I'll do bronze with a dark red interior and call it a day. And the reason I decided that is because I'd seen his video a while back and completely forgot that I had seen his video a while back. But hey, it's in the books, it's neither here nor there. Darren, you do excellent work. Big fan of your stuff, and sorry for swagger jacking you. My apologies. Last up here, I've got the body. As you guys can see here, the body has been polished out and is awaiting bare metal foil. I'm looking, and I'm sure you can pick it up in the video, but the hood is actually a different color than the body, despite both of those having been sprayed at the same time. That bums me out quite a bit. So what I'm going to be doing is actually going back in and redoing that hood. It will probably take 2 or 3 times before I get it right, but what do you do? Worst case scenario, there's also a shaker hood in the kit, and if I can't get the stock hood to behave itself, I suppose I can always break out the shaker and put that in play. However, putting the shaker on a 67 Charger, Chip did it, but it kind of sort of hurts my feelings when I think about doing it myself. Anyhow, that's the long and the short of it here. I hope to get a little bit more done on the Charger tonight before I call it an evening, and hopefully the next time I upload a video for you guys, it's a video of the finished product. Alright, you guys have a pleasant rest of the evening.